Hi, everyone, and welcome live on set of The Magicians. I'm Candace Kane, your fairy queen. And I'm back to host this live segment for The Magicians with the entire cast here. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, my God, I'm so excited that I'm here. They look incredible. It's so nice to see them out of costume and all glammed up. Yes. We're here for the next 30 minutes, and so we have some twists and turns, some great teasers and spoilers for you, and we actually are on a set that you guys have never seen before. Arjun, what is this? Where are we?
We are in our new standing set for this whole season. We find out about it pretty early on in episode 1 because the character that we all have experienced and loved before, Marina, is back. Why? I can't tell you, but through hijinks and shenanigans, we take over this space, and this is our safe house.
It is absolutely beautiful. I want this house.
Yeah,
I want all the sets here. So you guys, we're live, and so right now, I would love to take some questions from you. So if you have any questions you want to ask any of the cast members, feel free to type it in the comments bar, and I'll see if I can get to it and ask some questions.
Jason's on Facebook Live right now.
Yes, I can see all
questions.
The apartment looks fab.
I know, it does. So you guys, one thing, we left last season kind of in a weird place. Some people, most of you, are different people. You don't know who you are. And I just kind of want to go around the room and find out, you know, what happened in season 3 to your character and where it's going for season 4. Let's just start with Jade.
Yeah, well, we leave off seeing Katie in season 3 dealing drugs, but really she's an undercover cop, which we find out at the beginning of this season.
Sam Cunningham.
And you had your fair share, you know, dealing with undercover police officers.
No, it's been a really, really fun departure, but also there's a lot of similarities between Katie and Sam. I think they're both very tough, but Sam is a lot more structured than Katie is, and so it's been really fun to play something new and something different, and I think I'm hoping the fans will love it.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Summer, what about you? What's going on? We've had quite a relationship.
We did.
Tell me more about that.
I miss it dearly. No, I really do. But I'm Janet now, as everyone knows.
Damn it!
I am.
Janet. Yes. Throw to Rocky Horror.
I'm a fashion editor living in New York, and I wish I could say that Margot and her were vastly different beings, but they're not. And I made the choice, you know, after I saw the writing, I took the cue that, you know, perhaps she doesn't know what magic is, but that doesn't necessarily change who she is. One element of your life does not define a human being. So that's how I made, you know, the lack of, you know, differences in the two characters in the writing sing for me, and remain interesting for me to play. Amazing. I can't wait to see it. How about you, Hale? Yes, that was very profound. Yes. Hale, you've been a bad boy.
You do it now, Hale.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I want to hear more about that.
Well, yeah, so I'm playing myself this season as the monster. And he's very sweet and very gentle. And very innocent.
Lies. It's
You'll have
going to
to
be
see.
fun, yeah. Jason,
What?
what's going on with you?
Oh, I play a guy named Bry Guy.
Bye, guy.
He's just your friendly neighborhood professor, and he gets abducted by our monster friend.
Oh,
And you know, the hijinks ensue.
amazing.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Olivia? How about you?
Oh, I'm
I'm still Alice.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I think I'm.
oh
am I
right,
the-
you're one.
I'm the only one.
No.
No,
You,
and
you
Ryan.
guys.
Oh right, right, right.
You're. Yeah, Alice doesn't have a glamour.
I'm fun.
Yeah,
Alice is in. She's in library jail still. So,
library jail.
yeah.
Oh my God, that's so scary. Jail in a library. Oh my God.
She gets to
Can you imagine? My mom's gonna kill me.
Alice gets to work with a really fun character who we can't talk about, but it's gonna
Yeah.
it's gonna
So
be really
excited.
Oh my God.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think I'm really fortunate. I get to play someone completely different than Penny in DJ Hansel, and it is Hansel, not Hansel, as I was.
Have you ever DJ'd before?
Yes, not in a professional setting, but I was playing a role once where I learned how to. I'm not very good.
Could you give us a lesson now?
I could see. There you go. It's lesson given.
Thank you. How about you, Stella?
So smart.
Kim D'Antoni? D'Antoni? Kim D'Antoni. She's an architect. She lives in New York, you know.
Oh my God,
the
that's
same thing
fun.
with, like,
So you have an
Jersey.
accent and the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh my God, I love that.
Like she's real, like, you know, yeah.
She's
Oh my
like Thai.
Yeah, you know, yeah, she's like, you know, Thai. Yeah, she talks like that
any
the
of
whole
those
time.
scenes, so
Oh my God, I love that. I can't wait to see that. Brittany, how about you?
I ended season 3 as acting High King Fen, and I continue into the beginning of season 4 as acting High King Fen.
Oh, that's hot. I mean,
Congratulations.
that's hot, yeah.
Very
I
excited about
think more, more girls should be
More
kings.
excited than Fen
torments
is.
me.
I torment, not Margot, but Summer. I actively torment Summer, my good friends in real life.
I agree with that statement, though. Candace said more girls should be kings.
Thank you.
Yes,
100%.
I do, especially right now. But we
I
won't get
couldn't agree
into
more.
politics.
But yeah, I'm just saying.
What are you doing?
Speaking of hot, I play Isaac, the Uber driver. Good answer, good answer. And, you know, I don't know about the rest of these guys, but I, you know, took it very seriously, method. I started ride sharing
Yeah, I heard
a
you
lot.
did that in LA.
You just never know when the career is going to take a plunge. We won't talk about that. I'm not asked back
allowed
yet,
to
but
talk
my
about
star
that.
rating is nice. I'll have waters for anybody who's driving with me, and I'll charge your phone, Samsung or iPhone. No gum, I have mints. No
That
gum,
should
I
be
have
fun.
mints.
That would be fun to watch.
No sanitizer.
How about you, Rick? What's going on
I'm
with
still
your character?
I'm still the dean.
Okay.
I will say that it was interesting after the finale last season. I got quite a few WTFs. What the fogs? What the
Let's check the board.
I found myself. Fog finds himself in this really uncomfortable but necessary alliance with the Order. So he's the dean, but he's actually become more of a businessman and a politician now in the business and politicking of magic.
Fun. I am so excited to start watching this. I mean, you guys are almost at the end of filming. Oh my God, it's so good. I mean, I've seen some things that you guys are not allowed to see yet, and it's amazing. But let's take some fan questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just have the first one for Rick.
Well, WTF.
It's from Bo Camlizer.
Hello, Bo.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Do you like the pop references and understand them? Or are you just like me who sometimes gets lost with all of them?
I had to learn a couple of terms. Netflix and chill, I didn't know what that was, and then someone explained it to me.
None
You
of
know
us
that
did.
one?
We got
Yeah,
asked
really?
on the panel. We were like, I don't know.
There's a couple of different
Yeah.
terms that I've had to learn from the millennial set.
Yeah.
And, you know, being the eldest in the cast, I didn't know a couple of things.
Yeah. Well, there's always has to be one wise person around.
Yeah,
I'm usually that
that's
person
sometimes
too. But we won't get into my age. Stella, let's ask him. This is from Phoenix Lane.
I love the name Phoenix.
Yes, I love that
I
name
love the
too.
name Phoenix. Right on.
What is the most times you had to do a scene over again?
Oh man, you're gonna see it
episode 1 or is it 1 or 2? With Todd, I'm with Todd, and I repeatedly. Yeah, it's episode 2. Okay, cool. They just told me. I repeatedly. Am I allowed to give a spoiler?
Nope.
No, I can't give it away. But I'm getting hurt repeatedly in a certain, or not me. Kim/Julia is getting hurt in front of Todd. And honestly, it was my body was like, the next day.
God. Well,
it was rough.
You're 3 pounds soaking wet, so I bet it's a positive thing.
It was a workout. It was a workout.
Oh my God. Well, that sounds interesting but scary, and yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sorry. Thanks for the question. Okay, this is for Brittany. This is from the Pink Lily Pad. Oh, I know, it's so cute. So how does High King Fen feel now that she has all this girl power and she gets to rule Fillory?
Wow. No, I actually think it's pretty complicated for Fen because she's never really had power in her life, even over her own decisions. She was promised to a man from birth, essentially, and so she's never really had a lot of power. So
a man and a woman.
A man and a woman. Thank you. The Fillorian marriage rules. She's a child of Earth, and she knows better than I do. I think it's both kind of. It's empowering to her, especially being surrounded by such strong women. Like the Fairy Queen at the end keeps stop telling her to say sorry, which is a thing that I do in real life. So I think the writers know me really well. And then Margot, of course, is a huge inspiration to Fen. So I think she's very intimidated and scared, but is finally starting to find her own choice.
That is a really good answer. Okay, we have one more question for Arjun. This is from Edgar Cortez. Did you guys like the idea you could cuss on screen?
This was for me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. It's just, it's true to life. But I will say that when we got the pilot, I asked John McNamara, because there were so many, especially for Penny, there was a lot of F words. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to curse right now or not. But there were, heck yeah. There were a lot of,
They're saying no.
Well, oops. Anyway, I asked John, I didn't actually believe that we were going to be allowed to do that. I thought it was just a draft, but John really fought to let us, and Sci-Fi has been really great in letting us putting them out. And I think last season we actually got the full word instead of that stuff. Yeah. So, cool.
Tackling the important things.
Well, we all like a good swearing every once in a while. I only do it for comedy's sake. Like shit. Okay, sorry, I'm not allowed to do that. Okay, so why don't we take a look at the newest creature, a little gander at the newest creature called Lord Fresh. He's a Manphibian, right?
Yes.
And so this is a little behind-the-scenes clip of Manphibian, Lord Fresh.
And action. Your Majesty?
Jesus!
Action. Hi, I'm Anthony F. Ingram, and I'm playing Lord Fresh. I am the Lord of all Fillorian fresh water, which is a bit pretentious, so please call me Lord Fresh.
Charlie Mark.
Lord Fresh is the direct sibling to the Great Cock and the White Lady, and he has been charged with taking care of Margot's destiny chest.
Your birthright box, which it has been my honor to guard. No, Your Majesty, if you touch it, it will harm you.
Lord Fresh was scary at first, and then there's a sort of friendliness about his stature and his demeanor that kind of grows on you.
As I said, you're safe down here.
On the day of filming, we start each day by putting Lord Fresh into a bald cap, and then we have a front face prosthetic and a back of head prosthetic.
It takes at least 3 hours, and they apply, this face is actually 2 parts, and then the rest of the body. The arms are separate and the feet are separate, and I love these feet. I want to take them home as slippers when this is all done. It feels very comfortable, actually. We'll see what we get when we get under the lights. And then, of course, we have contact lenses, which are prescription, which give me amphibious eyes.
The effects that they've done for this character are amazing. I feel like it really elevates each year we continue to turn out something new and interesting and something that you haven't seen before.
I think fans will really like Lord Fresh's gentility, great sense of honor, and he's not got a mean bone in his body, except when it comes to flies.
Oh my God, are you guys totally freaking out? That was so gorgeous. I love him. Gorgeous. Oh my God. Okay, so while we were watching that clip, we snuck in some props. Some little teasers about what's going to happen this season. I know, I recognize that. What is that?
That's my crown.
That's my crown!
I know it's my crown.
Give it to Summer. Give
Who's
it to
that?
Summer.
Is that for you, Summer?
I'll never take it.
It's a good crown.
We're just talking about these things?
Yeah, we're just talking about that. What does that crown mean to you, Summer?
Everything.
Oh.
Your crown looks great with my eye patch.
Oh my God! So you have a crown and an eye patch? Wait, I thought we worked out the eye patch thing.
Well, no. So your character still has the eye patch, correct? 'Cause she doesn't know that she has an eye issue.
I'm not sure if that's a spoiler.
Well, we're supposed to give little spoilers.
I got a patch. Everybody gets a patch.
Everyone has a better.
I want to know what this is because it looks really cool.
This is a beautiful piece of craftsmanship
It
that
is?
I can't say anything about because everything is a spoiler. But I deal with it with Marina, so you know.
Well, why
that's
don't we
cool.
have the fans guess
now.
what they think it is and send
There
in
you
your comments of
It
what
turns
this could
on
be.
with this, which who wants to take what this is?
We can't talk
We
about
can't
that.
talk about
We
it.
can't talk about that yet.
We
I'm
can't.
gonna get in trouble.
Someone's saying yes, someone's saying no.
So it's called a Dewey.
Oh, it's a Dewey.
We can't
We
tell
got
you
a
what
little
it does
spoiler.
yet.
And this one I'm gonna tell you has Mao Say tongue on it.
What year is it?
I don't know if you're on camera or not.
How can we have
All right.
Alice's glasses?
Why are there glasses?
But Alice is wearing these since the pilot. These aren't exciting.
Those are old glasses?
No, these are the same ones I've always had, but these aren't mine. These are ones, mine have prescription in them, but they're on set.
They're
'Cause
really
we're working
cute.
Far or close?
They were.
For far.
Jason, how are they feeling about the props?
And
They're
What
loving the
about
props.
the-
We're getting a lot of like thumb ups and hearts.
what about the cards, Jason? Are those yours?
Oh, we can't talk about that either.
I don't think so.
Why
No,
would you?
remember that episode 5.
Episode
that you can't
5?
talk about.
What happens with the cards? Oh yeah, so in episode 5.
3? Oh, no, just kidding. 3. Yeah,
Huh?
just kidding. It was episode 3.
Episode 3.
Oh yeah, because it was that. Yeah, same one.
Yeah, episode 3, he goes to the casino.
But you actually learned how to use cards, didn't you?
Huh?
You actually
Will
learned
you
how
do
to use
this little
cards,
trick
did
on
you?
the flippy thing?
Oh yeah, I
Do the
call
little flippy
this.
thing.
This is a great trick in game called 52 card pickup.
He plays it all the time.
You're fired.
Wait,
What's this?
season 1, Jason had his favorite game. I don't know if you played it with you guys,
the
but
one
with
where you,
me,
like,
he would just
lick
lick a card
cards
and try
right
to
at
hit you
Oh my God, that's
while you
nice.
were
That's
trying to
really-
work.
Yeah.
Not to me. I don't miss that game.
What is the comic book there?
There it is.
Well, it's
Whoa.
see, that's the trick. And then he hits you with it.
It's not a trick.
It's torture.
Oh my God.
So this is actually a graphic novel about Sam Cunningham.
It's not just about Sam Cunningham.
That's all I was allowed to say. Arden, you're spoiling it. You're not allowed to know anything else.
Good answer, good answer, good answer. Let's check the board, let's check the board.
All you're allowed to know, but there's a lot more.
It's on the
Basically,
board.
we really just teased you guys because there's really no information
talk about anything.
except for a Dewey or a doohickey or
It's a
something.
Dewey.
Or something. Well, I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. I think that we should have some more fan questions, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I guess they
All
beat
right. We have from Nancy, I am. This is for Hale and Summer. Yes. How did Summer and Hale bond to create this great friendship we see in Margot and Ellie?
It's called chemistry, bitches, and you can't fake it.
No, this is like real life. I know, it's really real life.
We didn't know each other, and she was really very shy when we first met in New Orleans. And I was like,
I used to be
cool.
really shy.
I was like, we'll see how this
Margot really
works.
brought your personality.
Yeah.
That's true, that's true.
And
Yeah.
New Orleans
Hale.
is a special time.
New Orleans was.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah.
The beginning.
A lot of adventures that we shouldn't talk about.
Yeah.
Some say Rick and I have the same bond.
All right.
You just sit here. Just sit right here. Sit right here.
Because it's also a natural bond. You can't fake that.
Yeah.
at all, so.
It's magic.
You're my boy.
No, I mean, working with those two right away, it was a chemistry that can't be explained. It was really amazing. This is from Victoria Wilson. Do these new characters make the show feel brand new for the cast? Like some of you guys, like Stella, or
I don't know.
you don't know?
It's just like home. It's like home.
Yeah.
It's like they all
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Dantoni.
Okay, well, let's go. Summer, this is another one from you, from Tanaya Blackwell. Which of the characters are the cast closest to personality-wise?
Oh, on the spot.
Most like their character.
Summer.
Most like their character.
I would say Fen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. I have the same childlike joy. That's
In like the best way. I think Brittany Curran is the funniest woman I've ever met in my entire life.
Oh my
That
God.
is so like idiosyncratic and like quirky
you not met
and
yourself?
awesome.
Yeah, you're the
funniest man
That's why we get along.
Now you both have no filter.
Yeah.
That's why we get along so well.
For Hale, this is from Hi King Elliot.
Oh, hi. Hi, King Elliot.
We all know you.
Hi, King Elliot's so amazing. He does so much great cosplay and reaches out all the time. And
Yeah,
is
it's
like
really
a true,
so cute.
like, loving heart and fan of the show. So we love you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
How
he's
much
one of the good
mischief has your character gotten into while being the monster? What is the cause?
Without spoiling anything, there's been a lot of blood. Right, Ralph?
Murder.
So it's more than mischief.
Yeah, it's murder.
Murder.
What was the second part of the question?
Eating ice cream.
No, that's,
he
that's
eats
basically
lots of
Is
snack
there
foods
mischief?
and
Yeah.
kills a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I can
Sounds
say.
like a
but
wonderful
that pretty much
character.
covers it.
Very pleasant to be around. Okay, this is for everyone. Just yell out. This is from Nikki Atkinson. Do you guys realize that your show is life-changing?
Oh, that's so sweet.
No,
Thank you.
but thank you. Thank you. No, I don't realize that. I think that I get so wrapped up in just trying to do it and do it as well as I can. And that's why it's such a gift when we hear from you guys, because we can get caught up in just making the show that we can't think about the impact. Oftentimes because it's not something we can control. And so thank you, Nikki, for sharing that with us, because it makes it. I end up feeling more inspired to then go and work hard and make this as good as we can.
Yeah, we have the best fans.
Yeah.
I think
really.
we have the best, absolute
Yeah,
best
thank
fans.
you.
Yeah, and I do feel like our fans really communicate what is impactful about the show, and I think there's so many characters that are so unique, and I think the show really celebrates uniqueness, and really touches on subjects that a lot of people don't talk about, and so I feel
everyone can identify with someone in this cast in their own way.
Exactly, and while doing acting as a character, but I do feel overall like the overarching theme does feel very celebratory of people's uniqueness and individuality, and I do see, based on like what the fans say, that it really does make an impact, and it is the most touching thing. So,
I'd like to add also, just going back to season 1, did a convention in Phoenix this year, like a Comic-Con, and a young lady walked up to me, and she is visually impaired, and she just came up to me and just hugged me and started crying, and she says, "Just want to thank you for your representation of the visually impaired people." Because it was so honest and so unapologetic and so strong.
Representation matters.
Amazing. And you have such a diverse cast here. It's really incredible.
And Candace, thanks to you for bringing what you do. Marley, thanks for bringing. We do get to represent a lot of people. It's an honor.
So I think that that we should do a game right now.
I love this game.
Lighten things up. Everything got so
all questions to you.
Let's check the board. Let's check the board.
I like that. Hashtag gorgeously sappy.
Gorgeously sappy. I think it's what would you do?
Double dare.
Yeah. Have you ever? No, it's called. Wait. Well, anyway, what are you most likely to do? And I'm just going to yell this out, and you guys give me an answer, okay? So here's one. Who is most like their character, new or old?
Brittany and Trevor.
Brittany.
Who is most likely to ruin a take on purpose?
Jason Ralph.
Oh, wow. That is everybody
Jason
says
loves
that.
a prop and any kind of physical comedy, and if there's a prop in the scene, he will find a way to make it about that.
He literally used to carry around a bag with a chicken, a rubber chicken, and a whoopee cushion.
Oh, that was like
It was part of
He'll
the
say he's
Quentin
trying to
just-
find the beauty in the scene or find the scene, but really he's looking for
the chicken noise.
Okay, who is most likely to make you flub a line?
None of us. We are an extremely professional.
And
none of us would
Jade and I can't. We can't get through a scene without laughing.
Without laughing.
We found that out this year because we never worked together till this year.
Till
and
this
it's a
year. Ooh,
mistake.
that was a spoiler.
Trevor makes me mess up the most.
Trevor makes you
Yeah,
mess
he
up
makes
the
me
most.
laugh.
But not intentionally.
Not
We're not a
intentionally,
bunch of
though.
like
No.
assholes.
That
Whoa!
one scene
Oh,
last week.
can't say that.
I don't know what's
Gosh
happening.
darn, Arden.
Okay, who's most likely to be found by craft services?
Probably me.
Everybody's in unison.
I'm so happy. I have trimmed down a bit.
You look
Yes,
great.
you have.
You really look great.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's nothing wrong with eating.
Yeah. All right, who's most likely to miss a flight?
Probably
Summer.
me.
I don't miss them. I just avoid flying at all costs.
I said summer, but
Dangerous business. I hate it. I drive everywhere and take a boat.
I hear you.
Take a boat.
Who's most likely to be on their phone?
Jade.
Jade.
Whoa!
Whoa, let's check the
That was
board.
mean, I guess.
Jade. No, I'm just
It doesn't matter. We're working.
What?
It depends.
Jason was
During
literally
work?
on
Nobody.
Facebook Live
Yeah.
while we were
You're
doing
on the
this
phone.
thing.
He's on the phone
Who's
now.
most likely to be taking selfies?
All of us?
Olivia. Sorry.
Olivia.
You know what? I take a damn good selfie.
She does.
I don't know if this is a game. This is turning us against each other.
This is the Hunger Games, man.
Like a family therapy session I didn't sign up for all of a
Saying a
sudden.
lot about you people. All right, let's ask some more fan questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the
Yeah.
Real
This
quick, I want a
is
selfie.
to Olivia, Stella, and Summer
Okay.
from Love-J Trost. Does the cast believe in magic, Wicca, crystals, any of it, etc.?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, most of us do.
I mean, I should hope so.
I remember one day I was my cast chair and we each have our own chairs and somebody's crap was on it and I was like, whose crap is this?
Whoa.
And I looked and there was crystals and I was like, oh, it's Hale's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guilty.
but not the crap. The crap was the
Yeah.
scripts and then the crystals.
God.
Calling our script. Are you kidding? That is gold. That is not crap.
Fairy tarot cards.
Words on which we
I love to get read and do all that kind of stuff. It's
I've got
amazing.
crystals
Yeah.
in the trailer.
Oh, you do it?
Yeah.
We have
God,
diversity
I'm
of
getting
thought
read by
around
Stella.
magic as well.
Okay.
That's true.
This is for Summer from Sarah Alexis. Which episode last season was your favorite to create?
Yeah. It was with you on the episode where I crushed my eye with Shannon. I love Shannon. She's such a. She knows how to distill my performances in a way that I don't think anyone else can reach me in the most important scenes. So I loved working with her, and I loved working with you. So that was my favorite episode for sure.
That's our director, Shannon Coley, everyone.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Good answer.
This is from Elliot Mitchell. If your minds were wiped, what would bring you back?
Well, they were this season.
In real life?
Contract obligations.
Oh, in real life.
Let's start fresh.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a redo.
my fur babies.
It's a contract.
My fur babies, which I would look into
Contractual
their eyes and I would like know. I would just know who I really was.
Yeah.
My furless baby.
Oh, yes.
Fur babies do that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is for anyone who likes tattoos. If you were to get a tattoo inspired by the show, what would it be?
Key and B, probably. The key and B. Yeah.
The key.
Oh,
Good answer.
good answer.
I mean, I would.
Yeah.
I think Damien Holbert got the
He
ta-da.
got
right?
Tadon.
He
I thought that was, that's a
Maybe
cute
you
one.
guys should do like a full cast tattoo.
I saw somebody had an Alice
You were
tattoo.
talking about doing
There's
a
a
picture
lot.
of me on your chest.
I was actually on the back. It was going to be on the back of your face. Your face
My
on the back.
tattoo is Katie's tattoo, so I already.
All right, Jade.
Oh. Get off your phone, Jade. Olivia,
what
stop
are you
taking
doing?
selfies.
Hey, what are you planning to?
We're not allowed
This
to
is
have
from
drinks in
Cruz
this
Ortiz. What are you planning on dressing for Halloween? Dressing as for Halloween.
I think we're working.
I am working.
I'll be Alice.
So I'll probably be the monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But in real life, I'm the monster. So I just wear like a big sweater and a pair of pants and.
Ooh, scary.
Just terrify the neighborhood.
Is there going to be
Yeah.
to any parties?
Yeah, I'm gonna be Kathy and Jimmy's character from Hocus Pocus.
God.
Just found that out today.
serious?
With,
I feel
with,
so
with
extra-
two of our hair girls from the show.
Whoa.
Our hairstylists from the show,
fun.
who are
Hocus
amazing.
Pocus.
So it'll be really fun.
What are you gonna be, Stella?
What are you gonna be, Stella?
What are you gonna be,
Sandy.
You must be.
Yeah, they're gonna be doing
Danny?
You strike
Yeah,
me as
agreed.
someone who dresses
Danny
up
Zuko.
for Halloween.
Oh, Brit's having a whole Halloween gig this Saturday.
It's
You guys are all welcome. Come to Brit's
All
My
the
address
fans
is,
come.
yes, my Halloween party's called It's Almost Halloween Witches, which I know isn't that. Well, I encourage people in the invitation to dress up as witches.
Except for me.
I said except.
guessing that Brit's gonna do something from Westworld.
I do love Westworld. No, actually, I'm wearing a dress that looks witchy, but it's actually the wallpaper from the Haunted Mansion in Disney World.
Did you send out the
There had to be
It's on the
Disney
wall for
reference.
Halloween, for Christmas. Are you gonna dress up?
So you get that email?
Okay.
I sent it to all of
I
you.
guess I'm not invited.
So
Okay,
just-
for
not to you.
Hail in Summer, for Loretta Jean, if you could keep one of your costume pieces, which would it be?
That's a good one.
I had this like gown cape dress thing that was amazing last season.
gray one, the silver
No, it's black and it
The
has like
velvet.
it has like a gold piping. It's really
Oh,
beautiful.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Our costume department is truly incredible. And Magli Guidashi and the whole team, Tracy
Yes.
Depart, Kenichi.
They're incredible.
They're all
And Summer,
incredible.
what about you? Is there any
love
outfit
them
that
too.
you
Yeah,
remember?
there's one this season that Magali made out of this beautiful black lace, and it was floor length, and it was just so elegant, and it was the most simple dress I had ever worn in the setting of Fillory. It was actually something that I could wear out to a party in real life and not look crazy.
I wish my entire wardrobe was the combination of your
Right?
two costumes.
Yeah,
last year. Insane. I would go on set every day and I'd be in that weird see-through cape and caftan. And I'd be like, oh my God, I want to wear both of those. Jason, this is from Al3 Exemplary.
Alfred.
What makes The Magicians as a show meaningful to you as an actor?
Me.
Yeah.
I resent that.
We kind of talked about this a little earlier, but like we have an opportunity to discuss a lot of topics on this show that I think don't get thoroughly investigated in a lot of entertainment and media culture. And so getting to tackle some of those topics in a serious way is important. And so that's kind of like been the thing that I have valued the most out of this experience, certainly.
Cool.
Good answer, good answer.
Good answer. All right, so we're going to do another little game.
Oh, the first one went so well.
Hey, it was fun. Come on.
I like the game.
It's called word association. I'm going to give you each a word, and you just say the first thing that comes to your mind. You know, it's super easy.
We're going to
Okay.
try to keep this appropriate.
Yeah. Okay, Rick. Fillery.
Magic.
Oh.
Get from all, Rick.
Quest.
Magic.
Man,
no, he took it.
damn.
You got this.
Quest. People on a journey.
That's
one word.
That's
Is
good.
it one word answers?
Yes.
Yeah. One word answer.
I'm really bad at
It's
this.
one word.
Okay. Brittany, keys.
Magic. No.
I thought of a frog, and I don't know why. But that's what this game is. What comes to mind first?
Yeah, it's a frog. I like
Frog.
that. Stella, Brakebills.
Chopsticks.
I love that. Okay. Siphon.
Siphon?
Yeah.
What does siphon even mean?
Gasoline.
Gasoline. I don't know.
Nice
Oh,
answer.
siphon, like the
Siphon.
Yeah.
Oh, right. This is embarrassing.
Oh my God, Olivia.
Siphon, embarrassing.
Embarrassing. The library.
Oh. Buns.
What?
Like hair buns.
Buns. Oh, like buns.
Yeah.
Buns.
Okay.
Buns earlier.
The monster.
Baby.
Baby? Well, that's cute.
Hail.
cute.
Philorians.
Bitches.
Okay. Summer adulthood.
Cry.
Terrifying.
Jade.
Okay, go ahead.
Happy hour.
Oh, adulthood.
I don't drink.
Okay. Vacations.
Well,
Vacations.
Ooh.
Magic.
Magic.
Good answer, good answer.
It would be funny if you said alcohol.
Okay.
It would have.
Memes.
What?
Memes.
Memes.
James, memes.
Star Wars. I don't know.
Do it. Yeah.
There's a lot of Star Wars
Good
names
answer.
that are great.
All right, you guys. I hate to cut you off. You did good. You got 2. You did good.
Thanks.
I just didn't think you were having enough, time on camera.
I'm
So
glad I did get the memes moment.
I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching this amazing live panel. And it's not a panel, it's just fun, right? And I want to thank everybody here for coming and taking time out of your time. Let's hear it for this cast. Don't stop. Now, don't forget, the show premieres January 23rd on Sci-Fi, and we're so excited that we are going to show you a never-before-seen clip of what's to come on season 4. So thank you guys so much for joining in. We love you, and here's the clip.
My students save magic. You and I both know the goddamn truth.
Something was done to us. Then we fight.
We're not gonna find a way out of this if you nutsack out on me.
After everything, it's gotta be for something.
Anything I can do?
Take your shirt off and make me a sandwich.
Elliot, I'm not here to play.